Hey there, thanks for being here. So if you're taking this video, I assume you're ready for a much needed little break and some movement. So we're gonna get right into it. We will start in a cross-legged seat. So just get yourself down to the floor somewhere. Doesn't matter which shin crosses in front. See if you can find a long spine. Gently close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We'll take one more like that. Take an inhale, gather anything that has happened yet today, and exhale, let it go. We'll begin to find circles with the head, so circling around towards the right. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. You can pause in any spots that feel really sticky. Give them some extra attention. Continue to deepen the breath and circle the head the opposite direction. Again, feel free to pause in any spots that feel sticky. Keep the breath moving. See if you can be really present with the movement happening in the body. And then find center. We'll move into a neck stretch. So draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Couple options here. You can stay right here if this is enough. Otherwise, your right hand might come towards your left temple. And then if it's comfortable for you, you might even take your left hand underneath your left sits bone to help ground the left arm and shoulder down away from the neck. And then you can play with drawing your chin towards your chest, maybe up and away. And pause somewhere that feels like you've got some strong sensation along the left side of the neck. Full breath in, full breath out. Next inhale, bring the head through center, and then exhale, release your hands by your sides once more. Then we'll take the other side, so left ear to left shoulder. This might be plenty right here, or take your left hand to your right temple. And then last option, maybe you take your right hand underneath your right sits bone. Taking your hand underneath your sits bone can also be a really nice wrist stretch if you've been typing. And then play with drawing the chin down towards the chest or up and away. Continue to have a long spine. See if you can still sit up tall as you just tilt the head. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then inhale, come through center. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees. We'll take some seated cat-cow, so finding some extension in the spine. As you inhale, shift forward, lift through the heart. As you exhale, shift back on the hips, round the spine. Maybe press your knees forward into your hands to find a little stretch between the shoulder blades. And then continue. Inhale, you shift forward, you spread across the collarbones. Exhale, you round. 2 more rounds on your own. Connecting movement with breath. After those 2 rounds, you'll find center. And then we'll make our way to a forward fold. So you can just set your feet down crossed. See if you can maybe press up and then bring the feet together. It doesn't matter how you get there. Feet can be together or slightly apart, so hips distance. And knees can stay bent here. This allows the low spine to release a little bit more. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then option to grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Release the elbows if you've got them. Bend the knees deeply and begin to roll up slowly through the spine, stacking bone by bone. As you get to the top, you'll roll the shoulders up, down, and back and release them down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Hook the thumbs so that the fingers face up and the palms are forward. Cross your left leg behind your right and side bend over towards the right. Press down through the feet and lift the ribs up off of the hips. Inhale, come through center, step the left foot down. Exhale, over towards the left. So right leg crosses behind the left, side bend up and over to the left. Press down through the feet. Lift the fingertips, lift the ribs. Inhale, come through center, reach up, look up. And then exhale, hinge the hips and fold. Step your left foot towards the back of the mat for a low lunge, and then drop the back knee down. Getting into the front of the left hip, you can stay right here or maybe clasp your hands over your front knee. So often when we're sitting a lot, the fronts of our hips get really contracted and shortened. We just want to lengthen them out. Lengthen the tailbone down, see if that doesn't deepen the stretch in the hip. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, hands come down to the mat if they weren't already. Lift the back knee, parallel the feet, quick wide-legged forward fold. So you walk your hands around the long edge of the mat or over towards your left side and drop the head. Feet are parallel with one another. Take one full breath in, full breath out. Then walk your hands back over towards your right foot. The right toes will spin forward. Left heel lifts, and then step the left foot forward. Right foot steps back, other side. And drop the back knee. And then you might just stay right here with the hands framing the front foot, or bring them on top of the left thigh. Deepen the breath. Notice if you're holding tension in the face or the jaw. See if you can let that go. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands come down. This time you're actually just going to step your left foot back and bring your knees together and sit your hips back towards your heels. So the last thing we'll do is a little bit of heart opening, as we tend to be really like this when we're at our desks. So the hands plant behind the heels. You might have to lean back a little bit, that's okay. Stay tented up onto your fingertips. Pull the elbows together and pull the shoulder blades together as you lift through the heart. Take an inhale, and then exhale, just release. So we'll take a few rounds like this. You might add on lifting the hips a little bit towards the sky. Really focusing on spreading through the collarbones, getting a stretch across the chest. And then exhale, lower. Take 2 more rounds. Lifting through the heart. Exhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, then bring the hands back towards the knees. Close the eyes. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Gently blink the eyes open, and you're ready to get back to the rest of your day. So hopefully you're feeling a little more refreshed. Hopefully the body's feeling better to continue on with whatever you're working with today. Thanks for practicing with me. Namaste.